How to use Shopify for prepared food services. So hello everyone, so in today's video, I'll show you guys on how to use Shopify for prepared food services. So without further ado, let us begin. So before we start, there will be a link down in the description below which will redirect you to a sign up page for Shopify and where you can get a 3-day free trial. And then after those 3 days, these three plans over here, the basic plan, the Shopify plan, and the advanced plan will only cost you $1 per month instead of $19, $49, and $299. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started with the tutorial. So the big question is, why should you use Shopify for your prepared food services? Well, Shopify allows you to promote your services online and of course manage everything in one place. So in here, you can check out your analytics, discounts, and of course customizing your online store, just to name a few of its features. So the first thing that we're going to do first is to add our services. So to do that, just go to products over here and then just simply click on add product. And then from here, what you want to do is just input the name of your service over here. So for example, I'll just add catering services right there. And then after that, just input the description of your service right here. And then you can either input it manually or you can use Shopify's AI. For me, I'll just use Shopify's AI and then just click on generate. And then after that, you can either keep this or generate again. For me, I'll just keep it. There you go. Next is media. So in here, just upload the image of your services right here. So for me, I'll be using this image right here for the catering service. So upload, and then I'll just upload it here. And then there you go. So while it's uploading, you can also upload more just by clicking on this button right here. Next is category. So in here, just input the category of your service. But usually Shopify does this automatically when you input the name, the description, and the media of your service. Next is pricing. So in here, just input the price of your service. So for example, I'll set mine to 10,000. There you go. Next is inventory. So in here, you can use this section to track the quantity or inventory of your items. Next is shipping. So there's really no shipping right here for your service since we're not shipping any physical products. So I'll just leave this box unticked. Next is variants. So in here, you can add variants for your service. So for example, I'll just create a custom one. And then for example, I'll just add like the amount of people for this service. There you go. And after that, just input your options right here. So let's say the minimum is 10 people. Next will be 20, next 30, and so on. So feel free to customize your variants out. So once you're done, just click on done right there. And then what you can also do is set different prices for your variants right here. So you can have a different price for 10 people, a different price for 20 people. So let's say for 20 people, I'll set it to 20,000. And for 30 people, I'll set it to 30,000. So next is we have category meta fields. So in here, just input your category meta fields. Next is we have search engine listing. So this is what your service will look like if someone will search it online. And at the very top of here is we have status. So in here, you can set the status of your service as active or draft. And then next is we have product organization. So first, just input your product type. So I'll just add services right here. Choose your vendor. You can also add this to your collection. So for me, I'll just add it to my homepage and then just add your tags right here. So again, I'll just add services right here. Click on that. And then I'll just add food services as another tag. There you go. And then there you go. So once you're done customizing your service, just simply click on save. And then after that, your service has now been created. So next, I'll be adding 2 more services right here. So I'll be adding an on-demand private chef services and a pop-up restaurants and temporary food stalls service. So to do that, again, just click on add product over here and then just redo the steps that you did in making your services. And then there you go. So I already added our services right here. So again, I added on-demand private chef services and pop-up restaurants and temporary food stall services. So next, what we're going to do now is to download an app so that customers that will visit our website will be able to book these services. So to do that, just go to apps right here, go to all recommended apps, and then just simply go to the Shopify App Store just by clicking on this. And then after that, you'll be redirected to the Shopify App Store. So once you're here, just go to the search bar and then just search up for Appointly. And then once you're here, just open this one over here. Just open this app. Click on install, and then after when it's done installing, just click on open. And then after that, you'll be redirected to the setup page for Appointly. So once you're here, what you want to do is to go to services right here. And then from here, what you want to do is to click on add service. And then what you need to put in here is the services that you added right here in your product section. So first, I'll be adding my catering services right here, catering service. Click on add service, and then there you go. Add new service. I'll add the on-demand private chef services right there. Click on it. Click on add service. There you go. And then lastly will be the pop-up restaurants. So pop-up restaurants and temporary food stall service. Click on add service. And then there you go. So once you're done, we can now start customizing our online store. So to do that, just go to online store over here. And then once you're here, you can either use the default theme of Shopify, which is Dawn, or you can use some themes right here at the bottom. So if you want to use these themes, just simply click on add right here. And then after that, that theme will now be applied to your store. And if you want to visit or explore more themes, just click on visit theme store over here. And then after that, you'll be redirected here to the themes page of Shopify. So feel free to choose what kind of theme you want to use. But for me, I'll just stick with the default theme of Shopify, which is again Dawn. So I'll just click on customize right here. And then after that, we'll be redirected here to the website editor. So what we're going to do first is to edit sections. So sections are usually covered around by these blue lines over here. And you'll also see the name of that section in the top left corner. So what I'm hovering on right now with my mouse is an image banner section. So when I click on this section, some settings on the right side will appear. So we can add images, change the color scheme, and also add animation. So feel free to customize your sections out. But for now, I'll just add an image right here. And then after that, you can also upload your image over here, or you can use the ones right here. So for example, I'll be using this image right there. Click on done. And then after that, that image will now be applied to your website. Next is I'll try to change the text over here in the heading. So for example, I'll just change it to welcome to my prepared food services. There you go. And the next, what we're going to do now is to add sections. So to add sections, just go to the left side over here, go to template, and then just click on add section. And then after that, you can add any section that you want to add, like feature product, rich text, videos, and a lot more. So feel free to choose what kind of section you want to add. For me, I'll just add a featured product section. There you go. I'll just click on this section and then I'll just choose the service that I want to feature. So for example, I want to promote or feature the catering services. And then there you go. It is now added. And then after that, what you want to do now is go to app embeds over here and then make sure that appointly booking is switched on. So just switch it on if it's switched off. And then there you go. Next is if you want to edit the other pages of your website, just click on this one right here. And then from here, you can now start customizing your products page, your collections page, your cart and checkout page, and a lot more. So feel free to customize these pages out. And then once you're done, just simply click on save to save your changes. And then after that, you're now done. So you can now exit out of here. And then to preview your website, just simply click on these three dots over here. Click on preview. And then after that, you'll be redirected here to your website. So when someone clicks on this service right here, when I click on view details, there'll be an option right here that will allow us to schedule our time for this service. So when I click on this, it will allow us to set a date for the service and of course the time and also the variants for your service. You can also choose them right here. And then there you go. Next is we have analytics. So in here, you'll get to see a detailed view about the analytics of your website. So you get to see your total sales, total orders, average order value, and a lot more. So feel free to check this section out. Next is we have reports. So in here, you'll get to see the reports of your website. And then in the right side over here, you can also create custom reports. Next is we have live view. So in here, you'll get to see a live view of your website. So you'll get to see how many visitors you have right now, total sales, total sessions, total orders, and a lot more. So feel free to check this section out. And then lastly, we have discounts. So in here, you can create discounts for your services. So to add a discount, just click on add discount over here and then just select your discount type. So you can choose amount off products, buy X, get Y, amount off order, or free shipping. So feel free to choose what kind of discount type you want to use. For me, I'll just choose amount off order. And then after that, just select your method over here. So you can choose discount code or automatic discount. For me, I'll just choose discount code. And then after that, just input your discount code over here, or you can generate a random one right here. For me, I'll just generate a random one. Next is discount value. So you can set your discount value as percentage or fixed amount. For me, I'll just leave it at percentage and set it as 5%. And then after that, you can also customize some other settings right here for your discount, like minimum purchase requirements, customer eligibility, maximum discount uses, and combinations. So feel free to customize these settings out. And then lastly, we have active dates. So in here, you can set start dates and end dates for your discount. So just input their dates here. And of course, their start time and their end time. And then once you're done customizing your discount, just simply click on save discount right here. And then after that, your discount has now been created. And at the very top over here, you'll also get a shareable link so that you can promote your discount code via email or social media to your customers. And then after that, you're pretty much done. So yeah, that's pretty much it on how to use Shopify for prepared food services. So if you found this video helpful, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more tech tips. That is all.